We're taping 2 weeks prior to Feb 1, no? So ang lapit na nito.
Walang rehearsal. We're just that good na.
3 guys and a girl, di ba?
Yes, it's just in different positions.
Different instruments.
Positions. Kasi sa likod ako.
Sis, ang pangit pakinggan. Kasasabi ko lang ng...
Fade to black na.
Kasasabi ko lang ng 3 guys and a girl. Yung asawa mo in different positions.
Hindi ko na gets. Virgin pa ako.
Welcome to the Paco's Place podcast. This episode is brought to you by Sinag Local Apparel and ABBA E-Services. And the podcast will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, finally live at Paco's Place, Thieves Like Us! Dennis and Annette, kamusta na kayong dalawa?
Inuubo.
Hala? You know, pero uso eh. Uso ang ubo ngayon.
Yeah, it's one of those na ayaw mo makiuso. But...
Wala ka magagawa. Dennis, ikaw, inuubo?
Ay, hindi mo.
Malapit na.
Sore throat ng konti, pero okay pa naman.
O sige, pag-usapan natin. May show kayo ng February 1 sa The View. Ano ang gimmick ng Thieves Like Us sa February 1?
February 1 is the first...
Speak closer to the mic.
English ba to? Tagalog?
Tagalog, English pala.
Taglish.
Marunong ka ba? Huwag mo ako sisimulan. baka may maparot ako na iba. Okay, game.
Uy!
February 1st is our first time performing as a New Order tribute band. We were, as you all know, a cover band kami. And then, because there was a theme, and I asked Jake Martin, see if because he was looking for a New Order tribute band. And we play a lot of New Order songs in it.
Yes.
So
I think her name is Thieves Like Us.
Yeah,
right?
we're named after a New Order song, so perfect.
So I suggested it, and then it became a thing. Now we got booked, and then we have to learn more songs than the one that we already play, and then we don't have the look, of course, because a tribute band usually has
Kailangan
the
kamukha
skill
ng-
and
Una, we're not white.
Pero 3 guys and a girl, di ba?
Yes, it's just in different positions.
Different instruments.
Positions. Kasi sa likod ako.
Sis, ang pangit pakinggan. Kasasabi ko lang ng...
Fade to black na.
Kasasabi ko lang ng 3 guys and a girl. Yung asawa mo in different positions.
hindi ko na gets. Virgin pa ako.
Okay, and then kita mo lost na wala
Saan na nga ba ako?
Nasa
Okay, go.
February 1.
So, tribute band, kailangan may look. Ito walang look.
But I think we could pull it off.
Yes.
It's something that we've been working on. A lot of sequencing, a lot of the tools that we have, synthesizers na gagamitin for the show. I'm really excited. So it's something new for us, for me, as the main synth guy and
Vocals.
performance. So yun, sana maraming manood.
And
I'm sure maraming manonood.
And it's not just our band, it's also a spectacle, like a light show with lasers, and so it's a full kind of experience with New Order as the background.
lasers.
So, nung umuha kayo kay DJ Jake Martin, yeah. Shout out nga pala kay Jake. Happy birthday, belated.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So, nung umuha kayo sa kanya, alam niyo ba mga pinagagagawa niyo bago umuha? Because you have a day job. You're the main sequencer guy. You do practically everything. I've seen Annette post social media posts about you na talagang burning the midnight oil and working on the tracks. Hindi biro di ba?
Yeah.
And now, you're gonna add more synth-based songs to your repertoire.
Right.
Before you say anything, I've seen him morning, started working on the thing, on the track. Tapos, by evening, wait, you're almost done
Yun
with
na nga,
one.
With one.
Yeah, and then by almost done with one, and then already starting on the second one.
Saan niya pinapasok yung day job?
Sabay.
I do
The
it
other
during the day
hand.
job. Baka makita ng mga coworkers.
Yun nga. Baka may mga, di ba may coworker ka na panood yung episode ni Drew. Oh my God. Baka mahuli.
The other hand.
Okay. But how do you manage your time?
How do I manage my time? Basta hindi ako gumawa ng chores sa lahat. Gagawa ko yung mga kailangan gawin sa banda.
And kids, di ba?
Yeah.
Ayun.
I'm the driver.
So ikaw lahat.
Yes.
Okay. Rehearsal, when are you guys gonna start? Because ang lapit na nito we're taping 2 weeks prior to Feb 1, no? So ang lapit na nito.
Walang rehearsal. We're just that good na.
Amazing.
Joke.
Amazing.
Akala ko sabihin mo, parang di naman na.
Hindi, sobra. Alam mo, like ko sinasabi, high tide raises all ships, di ba? Isa lang sa atin ang sumapul niyan, lahat ng mata na sa atin na. That's why we all have to do good nga eh. And remember we were talking na bakit like kayo, siniseryoso nyo talaga yung ginagawa nyo, hindi tunog hula-hoy.
Ano yung tunog hula ko?
Meron ka pang patagalong English ngayon. Tatagalog tayo. Like you're not just playing it just because there has to be articulation in.
Absolutely.
Okay, look at that. Absolutely. Ikaw lang nagsasabi ng absolutely. Not everybody believes in absolutely.
I think it's also to stand out kasi marami rin cover bands and gusto ko kasi rin na hindi yung parang nagkakaroke ka lang. Parang it has to be, you have to pull it off.
Right.
We have sort of like a philosophy in the band where kung hindi ko kaya vocally, hindi ko lang gagawin. Hindi na namin. Even if we play it instrumentally really well, like kunwari U2, hindi ko talaga kaya. Like, I can pull off
Hindi bagay sa
bongos.
process niya. Yeah.
So mas maganda as far as for this band, gusto namin yung medyo polished every time yung mga songs.
So it's like a parang pride din eh, na parang you have to do it well.
Pride is you too.
Parang fried chicken. You have to do it well, diba? Parang if you're gonna do something, don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
Kailangan maganda, kailangan ready for prime time, so to speak. Hindi pwede yung ginijam lang.
So kayong dalawa lang nandito, pero 4 kayo nasa stage. Anong role ni Chick at saka ni Chi? Bakit wala sila rito? Explain that. Pero 4 kayo.
Kasi makain pa sila eh.
Are they session players or are they part of the band?
They're part of the band, but it's mostly Annette and I are the control. We practically started this band.
We're the
and
control freaks.
The control freaks.
We're the shot callers, if you will.
Yeah.
So kami yung parang core. Pero yung dalawa, of course, they're still members. They've been from almost the very start. They were with us.
Pero wala silang say.
Meron.
May say, pero hindi yun na masusunod.
Depende.
Pwede kayo magsalita, pero...
Parang, kasi ganito yun eh. Kung hindi pwede si Chick, then si Chi, lilipat namin sa guitar, or depende. Parang pwede namin, we can find a replacement.
So,
Kayong dalawa lang ang hindi pwedeng i-replace.
Or well, ako pwede pag private. Pero it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet.
so one time there was almost an instance where if it's a private gig, medyo malaki yung bayad, di ba? So kung nagkasakit siya, if she wasn't feeling well, I would probably just get a sessionist.
Right.
And then bigyan na lang siya ng salary.
Tama naman.
Which is,
And then the rest
as
of it
far as
goes...
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever expect this band to get as big as it is?
Are we that big?
Are we big?
Alam mo, iba yung humble brag eh. No? Of course you guys are. Pinopost nyo yung mga shows nyo tapos...
Well, I wouldn't say that.
No. But it's pretty big.
I think...
And I really want you guys to grow a lot more.
I think perhaps you mean also well-produced yung video posts. Because remember, I'm also an engineer and also a gear.
Yes.
So we're in a mas like nasa
Meticulous yung namin, post-prod eyes namin. And
we're also in the entertainment business. Video editor siya. So yung workflow mabilis.
Kaya lang, pero hindi yun eh. Ang iba yung perception, iba yung totoo eh. Because you guys, pinag-uusapan kayo sa
Saan?
sa industriya natin kasi may branding eh. Maganda yung branding.
Oh,
Right?
thank you.
I would say, ang branding ng PNP maganda. Yung sa inyo maganda. So, and to think na we're in the cover band genre, right? Dun sa mga indie, yan, mga Calrats, maganda yung river mo, maganda yung branding ng mga yan eh. And then, sa periphery, syempre kailangan ko pala pati Monarch, maganda yung branding din. Monarch. Andito nga pala yung producer ko.
Munti ka ng bato.
Ayun na nga, di ba? So, my point is, because masyado kang meticuloso and not just saying, we're just a cover band, you put in the work and now you guys are reaping the fruit of that labor. Explain the importance of pre-production because I've seen a lot of bands in the cover space na kumbaga sa basketball hinugot lang for that game and then walang play, walang kahit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you've watched those bands eh,
Yeah,
diba?
it's parang napansin ko lang, like, I guess standard practice kasi parang usually naman shared pondo eh, di ba? So parang, ito yung I'm just gonna call it out, tapos bahala na kasi good. Kunyari, if especially if you have a good ear, then you can wing it, and if you know the song. Pero in our case, since our songs are more synth pop, talaga synth heavy, so kailangan may pre-prod talaga yan. May bed na like kasi because it sounds like this. Parang gagawin niya. It has to sound like this kasi ito yung sound. This is the sound of the song. Parang marka ng 80s songs na yon. Ayun. So parang syempre for him to be able to concentrate on singing and interacting with people.
Yeah.
Kasi mas maganda na you already have that like laid out and then he plays over it here and there, or he can choose not to play over it and then just like concentrate more on singing.
But that brings the responsibility to you because now kung naka-sequence yan, you have to carry it. And I loved your post nung sinabi mo na ang binibigay lang ni Dennis is the backbeat, the 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And pinag-usapan natin yan off-cam before, di ba? When we were talking about kung paano kung ano yung nasa loob ng in-ears mo. Can you explain that to the general public? She makes it look easy kasi, but not everybody can do that eh.
It took a while.
Well, if I may, when we first start, si Annette, punk drummer.
Punk. Fatal Phosphorus. Pag nakita niyo siya doon.
So it's more organic, bigat ang paa.
Yeah.
Drummer.
Tumatakbo.
Talagang sugod. So, starting playing with...
Tempo 87 hanggang 120 sa huli. Diba?
Parang gusto kong agad.
Yeah.
Makipagsuntukan.
Over the years, playing with the click really helped her time.
Tempered that a bit.
So, it's tough din talaga.
So when you guys went into Thieves Like Us, knowing full well na full on sequence ka, what was the conversation kayong dalawa?
Away kami ng away.
I wanna hear that.
Oh my God.
Alam mo, ang hirap, sa totoo lang ang hirap ng may relationship sa loob ng banda.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
That's walking on eggshells. Ganun.
Let me explain it this way. Before, like with our original bands, I'd rather not be in a band with my spouse.
Yes.
Partner. So, pero because we share the same passion of 80s music, we always have fun playing it, and then
Sa garahe lang muna to.
sa garahe lang, sa living room, whatever. Dahil sobrang mahilig kami sa new wave, ganyan. And when we were starting, we also played for, as hired guns for other cover bands.
Okay.
And
You on what? Keyboards or bass?
bass or sometimes keyboards.
Okay.
And hindi rin ako vocalist. But because we have so much fun playing songs that we grew up with back in high school or whatnot, it kind of it worked out with us, and it was a both learning experience for both of us to become more proficient in performing like with synth based sounds and sequences.
So, paano yung patience mo kay Annette ng mga time
may mga grade pa siya. Parang madali lang yan. Madali pa. If I can do it, you can do it. May mga ganun-ganun pa yan.
It's
my
hard
gosh.
because of course what I like about Annette, she knows how to tone down my ego. So like kung mag-away kami, minsan kasi ang kulit niya, ayaw kasi hindi din naman ako drummer. So who am I to say like, you just do it this way, man. Like, parang, of course, di ba?
ikaw ganun ka eh. Finger drums ka eh.
Pero, I think I could at least coach her to get to the goal quicker than trying to process, okay, ito yung narinig ko, ito yung I think how it's supposed to go. Pero if I tell her to, let's break it down. Puro snare na lang muna. Okay, you're in time now. Now, add mo na yung kick.
Magaling siyang instructor, actually.
And then, C, o ngayon, kaya mo na sobrang dali na.
Exactly.
Like, mahirap ba yun?
Yun yung, kita mo na. Di ba? Mabait sa una, pag nakuha mo na. See?
Parang one thing, I have to say that he's good at giving instructions. Parang like, kasi he used to teach kids.
Okay.
So parang kahit drums, like he could, maybe he couldn't do it, pero he could give instructions on what to do, or parang the easiest and quickest way to get to it, na parang tunog magaling, pero hindi naman.
Yun yung sinasabi ko rin sa kanya kasi what I get frustrated about, and then also when she says like hindi ako magaling eh. It's more of like, alam mo, pwede naman kuwari hindi ka magaling, pero pwedeng kunwari magaling.
Fake it.
Or you could make it sound impressive.
Yes.
It's very easy, or at least it sounds. I think I might have asked either other drummers or maybe even you, Paco, na meron mga feel na madali lang pero it sounds impressive. Like it sounds like parang ang galing mo.
Wow! Di ba?
Di ba?
When it really is just
sometimes yung gano'n tig ka lang kasi kaya mo naman eh.
Yeah.
Pero it sounds impressive. So people who are non-drummers or non-musical, like, galing.
Pag na-frustrate na ako sa kanya, sabihin ko parang, yung one time to go na, pagod na ako. Sa kanya.
Yeah.
So nung ginawa nyo, nung sinabi niya, okay game, mag-Thieves Like Us tayo, let's do this, let's present this in front of people. What was the conversation?
Well, before kasi niyan, we were in different tawag dito, inceptions of
Thieves.
basically the same thing.
Wait.
Parang iba pang
when
band.
you say different inceptions of basically the same thing, I'm not talking about your Metallica face.
Not that.
80s na talaga
80s, yeah.
with sequencer, click track, ito pinag-uusapan natin.
When we were first getting into it, hindi pa siya main vocalist. So nung time na yun, hindi pa ako naka-in-ears. So I had a floor monitor. And that was tough kasi talagang tumatakbo parang shit, wala na, hindi na ako
Arpeggiator pa no, you just trigger.
So he was still playing things most of them live.
Okay.
With an arpeggiator.
So yung arpeggiator yung parang click track ninyo, that's what
Pero ang hirap kasi parang pag hindi ko na naririnig na
or even let's say we are playing in time pero the arpeggiator is in a different time, like bumagal na like
God.
kaya hindi ko na pwedeng pindutin yun.
Yes.
Like kailangan i-stop niya yun tapos na lang. Minsan ganun eh. So yeah, it was a struggle.
Tapos we had some.
So, ba't pinahirapan mo sarili mo? Why not a click? I'm sure yun ang gusto ng tanong ni Michael eh. Kasi si Michael, yun ang kanyang pinapractice talaga yung click. Ikaw naman, Mike, naiintindihan mo na, she doesn't play with a click.
Nga pala, tatlo yung drummer nga pala dito.
Outnumbered ka.
Yeah. Kasi yung 2 and 4 niya, paano pag may pause yung kanta, nandun pa rin yung 2 and 4? Nandun pa rin yung...
May parang hi-hat lang.
It's a hat.
It's a hi-hat.
Oh.
It's masked. I don't actually put any like a click.
No clicks.
Kasi yung sa house, yun din yung para naka-mask. Sometimes
That's what you hear.
Wow.
What you hear is what I hear. Yeah. So parang
I just need to put something on the track
Tapos
that she can anchor to.
Like go sa kanya, okay, for this song, you can do this. Parang ito yung sound ako.
And then Dennis, ang magaling kay Annette, may mga tao kasing nakikinig ng tracks. Okay? Like yung kapatid ni Dennis, si Pong.
Yeah,
Magaling
si
na drummer. That guy can play with an iPad na karaoke or whatever, minus drums. He can play, walang click. Pag nag-pause, alam niya kung kailan pa rin babaksak.
maganda
Meron
naman.
siyang internal clock na maganda.
Yes.
That's tough too.
And minsan pinagtitrip na pag pinapanood ko si Pong, nagpapatawan lang siya, kunyari nakikinig siya sa monitor pero narinig niya. Watching you, talagang confident ka na feeling mo sumasabay yung track sa'yo. Paano mo na-develop? Is that a conscious effort or?
Sana yan lang.
I think in time.
Yeah.
it just-
Yeah, kasi I mean, at first, parang ano
Ganun
rin naman
din.
eh.
Pinapakinggan mo.
I was slipping. Ngayon,
Yeah.
minsan,
And it's
umibilis.
hard pa-
And then, Dennis does this. Habang kumakatin, mga ganun siya. Parang,
Yeah, it's
pagkala
tough
mo.
when it derails
Okay,
in a
paano?
live.
Yeah.
Wala, I just
I
need to
know.
get back to it. Parang parang medyo naslip ka from
What
before,
helped
suddenly.
is putting the other two guys also in click. And once
yeah.
since they're in
In
mas
ears na
mas
din sila.
less errors na because kung alam nilang nagano, they know how to play in time with kung narinig din nila yung anchor sounds. So bumabalik siya sa
Yeah.
sa tempo.
Sasabay ako sa kanila na. And then, okay, I'm back. Parang ganun.
How important is it to have a click or a monitor or a reference tempo?
For this band, it is absolutely important because even New Order and T-shirt Fish, they all do.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's
They
all
all do now.
kasi legacy sounds and legacy stuff nandun eh. Even if you watch let's say T-shirt Fish, you don't even see the drummer playing snare drum.
Oo nga, no?
So
Yeah, there are some songs na pili lang yung piniplay niya.
yeah, there are some songs na lahat live or partially live or ano. I just try to play at least one element, especially in their heavy synth sounds and especially kung kumakanta pa ako. Siguro if I wasn't singing, yeah, it's a lot more organic. But since I'm also the vocalist, it's tough.
So ilan ang tutugtugin nyo sa dito sa New Order tribute
About
concert?
an hour, 20, 30 minutes.
That's about what? Like 15
15 songs.
15 songs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nakakailan ka na?
mga 13.
Actually, tapos na lahat.
So all the hits.
All the hits and some bonuses from...
We're not gonna say surprise. So just think about it. New Order. Who are
Sige,
the members
isipin
of
ko,
New Order?
Hindi, isipin
And then
ko.
think of the bands that they're associated with.
O may ganun pa. So may periphery, so nandun yung Love Will Tear Us Apart, malamang. Well, lagay nyo sa comments kung ano sa tingin nyo mga kakantayin nila. Feeling ko, ako, magpaperdik ako ng Perfect Kiss, Regret,
BLT.
BLT,
Walang kamatayang BLT.
Leave Me Alone,
Of course.
Blue Monday, Thieves Like Us.
Perfect kiss.
Yung sinabi ko na yun.
Marami kasi. So some of them will.
O sige, ganito na lang. I-reveal na natin, no? Saan ka pinaka nahihirapan sa drums? Anong kanta sa mga tutugtugin nyo? O yan, at least may isang kanta kang ibibigay.
Can I say?
I know what it is, but
Shell shock.
Shell Shock, oo. Yeah.
it's because it's also synth. It's also drum machine heavy.
So, hindi siya nakapatong sa drum machine?
Nakapatong, pero you know how like Peter Hook or even Order, how ang incorporation, even you guys actually,
Yeah.
very impressive how you guys do it. Yung electronic drums and acoustic drums,
Yeah.
it has to be, hindi dapat nag-aaway.
Dapat yan nagko-complement, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Hindi mo alam kung ano yung electronic,
So,
ano yung acoustic, hindi mo
Yeah,
dapat
so
nakikita.
meron parts na heavy drums na electronic na hindi siya nagpe-play. And then papasok yung acoustic drums na mawawala yung electronic. Hindi na.
Okay, ito naman ang total pinag-uusapan natin ng New Order tribute concert nyo, which by the way is something I'm excited about. I'm a New Order fan eh. So, bakit would we see you play the bass for this concert? Yeah, mayroon gagawin yan no, ni Chief.
Yung
If you watch New Order or Peter Hook stuff, they have 2-3 bass players.
So okay pa rin. Oh, okay.
yeah, kasi si Peter Hook kasi, 'di ba? He sings.
Yes.
So he plays the lead bass in some parts,
And-
and then he sings, and then his bassist.
And I would
takes over.
say I'm actually a bass player more than a synth player.
You are, yeah.
And I think with this it's an opportunity for me to medyo highlight, show off skills na konti on bass.
Which is, alam mo ngayon ko lang na-realize, no? Pwede nyo nang pakawalan yung synth na to play on its own. And kayong dalawa na lang ni Chick ang mag-bass. Ikaw yung lead bass, siya yung talagang bass. And Wala lang, naisip ko lang ngayon na ang lakas ng dating eh. Dahil because yun talagang ginagawa mo eh.
Yeah, as I, program or yung mga sequences, like, syempre, isipin ko na you have to take in consideration yung mga skill set ng mga kabanda mo.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Hindi ba sila magagaling? Gagaling ng dalawa.
No, they excel on some certain areas and some parang okay, kung siya yung I think mas kaya ni Chic to. I think mas kaya niya. So like I think kung kaya ko to pero kung kumakanta na ako medyo malabo. So like I think it's better if he just because practice lang then.
Yes.
Like for me siguro yung ego ko rin kasi like gusto ko ako lahat.
So sige, saan ka nahihirapan naman? Ikaw naman anong kanta ang challenging sa'yo dito sa show na to?
I think what's challenging as far as performing is being behind the keys and playing and singing. Parang hindi it's not as
organic.
Not as organic, I think, because you also want to put on a show. Iba kung nasa labas ka eh.
Iba kasi if you're behind the keyboards, parang may barrier.
May barrier.
Yeah.
May barrier ka. But I have to play keys also. Kasi pangit tingnan din or visually if you have 3-4 musicians and all of it are keyboards, walang tao sa keyboards.
Yep.
Diba? It looks kind of like parang corny. Or to me visually like
feeling mo talaga may tumitingin sa keyboard player ha?
Not really. Pero
JJ!
Grabe.
Meron si Sharon. Si Sharon nakatingin sa
Okay,
keyboard.
wala lang si
Yun na nga,
JJ.
wala si JJ. Kung sino wala yung pag-shoutout kay JJ Buen Camino at kay Sharon Ganyabi.
Kay Sweetie.
Okay, Sweetie.
kasi it's not just like we can perform in the garage really well. Pero like if kung stage, it has to visually work din eh.
Right.
Kasi it's a show. You're putting on a show.
Yeah.
Diba?
Good point.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, I know what you're saying. Perfectly know what you're saying. Alam mo ba, like, ang Playback Jukebox, we stopped saying gigs. To your point, we don't do gigs, we do shows. Hindi kami nagpapa-jam. Diba? Kaya ako tumatanggap kayo ng request kami, hindi kami tumatanggap ng
It
request.
depends.
Kasi si Regine Velasquez hindi naman tumatanggap ng request pag nag-show. So kami nag-show. Pag nanood kami sa Wheel Turn, pag may show, hindi ka pwede magabot ng tissue para
true.
mag-request. Right? So I like it when you say show. Because ang tanong ko dito ngayon is in mindset. Ikaw na nagsabi. It's not ego, it's mindset. I don't see what you have as an ego. I see it as a definitive mindset. It's clear here. Let's bring it out. Kundi, kung saan tayo pupunta. Paano nyo na-develop yan? Next question is, paano nyo na-develop yung culture ninyong apat and pati yung mga periphery? Because I spoke with Badong Salvador and he had a good time jamming with you guys and he actually felt the culture and he was proud of learning 20 plus songs para sa yacht gig nyo in less than 24 hours. Ganon. So explain that. Yung mindset nyo and then paano nyo na-develop yung culture.
Go first?
Sure.
Kasi yun ang nakikita ng audience nyo, to be honest, ha? They know you guys are putting out a show. Hindi yung karaoke style, to your point. Oh, hindi mo napansin yun, ha?
Hindi kasi pwede, kasi napaka niche market no, like parang yun nga, parang we formed this band with a thinking na okay, this is what we're gonna play, we're gonna stick to this 80s new wave, this is what we want. Parang compromise na yung okay, mas tayo like 80s, more pop, more accessible 80s. Parang yun na yung compromise doon. So parang in terms of not taking requests.
No, in terms of it being a show and not just a gig.
Wala, parang it wasn't it wasn't an effort na pinag-usapan natin. Oh, let's do this. Hindi, parang parang dilim ng stage, dagdag tayo ilaw. Mga ganon. Parang like we went to a concert, we saw this band, they had these lights. So parang pag uwi namin sa bahay, Dennis looked it up kagad, parang where can
Temu!
we find this? Yun, Mga ganon kasi visually it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Di ba yan, yung mga sinasabi ni Annette, visually it looks good. Madilim ang stage, anong pwede natin gawin? May napanood kaming banda, anong pwede natin idagdag? Investment yun mental investment, tapos you guys took action. Pwede naman hindi eh.
Yeah, we will probably have just the same pay and everything.
Di ba?
But it's just,
We like doing it.
ewan ko,
Right? So why do you like doing it? Kasi yung ibang nakikita natin, and you know, ang dami natin mga kasabayan na pag pinanood mo, parang dude, yung keyboard mo, no offense, pero sana pinag-aralan mo pa. 'Di ba? Kasi tinugtog mo half cook. Pag may nakapanood sa'yo, isipin niya na ganun pala yun. And then kwento bago ako lumayo, may nagyabang kay Vic Carpio. Sabi nung Vic Carpio is the guitar player of Intro Voice. Very quiet guy, very good guy. May nagyabang, sabi, pare, kaya mo ba tumug? And sikat na banda tong nagyabang, sikat na gitarista, sikat si Vic Carpio nung time yun. Sabi, kaya mo ba tugtugan yung YYZ? Sabi ni Vic, pero okay lang. Gano'n, right? Ayaw ni Vic tugtugin. Tapos ikaw, kaya mo ba tugtugin? Kasi nabanggit mo sa akin na tinanong mo, naman. Ako kaya ko tugtugin. Ito, tinugtog niya. Yung riff ng YYZ. Alam mo kung anong tunog ng riff? Hindi ko makalimutan. Tenonanenon. Sabi ko, Brad, achy breaky heart yan.
Ang pangit.
You know what I'm saying, di ba? Na minsan may tutugtog na more to lose. Para hindi more to lose yan. Para more than you'll ever know ang dating ng more
Like
to
it's
lose.
the wrong keyboard sound.
well, in their defense, like,
Sige,
like I
defend
said,
mo
not everybody has the same,
Ear.
not ear, like sensibility.
Yeah.
I've known keyboard players who play because they're young and hindi sila lunod sa genre na yon.
Ito matanda to, kaidaran natin itong mga
sige.
pinag-uusapan natin.
And if they were doing this for a living and mas ano sila doon, mas master na nila yon. Pero like,
Is that an excuse?
No, it's
not
Sige,
really an
defend mo
excuse,
defend mo.
but
Pag-usapan natin.
I'm defending it because galing din ako doon.
Really? Hula-huy ka tumugtog?
Like for instance, I got
Ito mang
hired.
di nagsasita, asawa mo natatawa.
may inisip lang. Okay.
Okay, go.
Galing din ako doon na outside of my capability, kunwari R&B, and then I get hired to play, let's say, Stevie Wonder songs. Kakapain ko, pero hindi soulful na tulad ng.
Yes, pero pag genre mo, wala kang rason. Yun ang ibig ko sabihin. Pag kinalakihan mo, di ba?
Oo naman.
Like, drummer mo si Bong Nuega. Alam mo ba kung ano sabi ni Bong Nuega sa akin about you? You're a stickler for stuff. Kahit sa river, pag may ganito, ang kanto natin at baksakan natin, this is how I want you to play it. And malayo ang age gap niya ni Bong. But then again, he delivers. So,
Well, he's a really good drummer.
so sige, defend mo pa.
Yun lang, being a young player or perhaps medyo ignorant na siguro. Or
Kasi si Michael Abad, hindi ko siya ilalagay sa pedestal, pero ilalagay ko siya sa pedestal. Hindi kasi because he will really articulate the drums to the point na I have to tell him, bro, wag mo nang i-articulate yung drums. And pwede mo kontra, you can second the motion na. Don't articulate the drums if the rest of the band will not articulate their stuff. Because the drum pattern is such to complement what the original players were doing. If you're going to do what the original player was doing, and then hindi naman kino-complement ng bawat tao dun sa banda mo yung, you're better off just fitting it in.
Sabayan mo na
lang yung level nila, di ba? Buti lang to Monarch, they try to articulate stuff because sinabi ni Mike na, you know what, if we're gonna do it, everybody has to do it correctly or else.
Yeah.
Ayun yung advantage pag naka-sequence tayo, yung mga obligado na part na tutugtog natin ng tama eh. Di ba? Parang ganon.
Yeah, and then you can just play on top of it.
Play on top of it. Do you guys feel na you guys aren't playing when you're playing on top of it?
No. Because we're still playing.
And pinaghirapan mo yun eh. Kahit ba hindi mo
Pinlay niya yun eh. Pinlay niya. Pinrogram lang niya, pero pinlay niya.
it's a lot of work, yes, show,
Pre-prod.
pre-prod. And pero while you're doing that outside of the stage, alam mo na yung gusto mong gawin live. And parang kumbaga ito maganda kasi baduy kung ilalagay ko na sa sequence to. Pero live mas maganda visual, like again, visually it looks better on stage. So it is a show that you're trying to put on every time.
So let's talk about that because yun nga yung tanong ko, di ba? Is it now, ikaw kanina sinabi show. Ngayon si Dennis, napansin mo, because it is a show that we put on every time. So, whether it's subliminal or not, yung level ninyo of thinking is not ground level in terms of, if we're gonna do a live show, to your point, we're not gonna do it half-ass. Di ba? Itodo na natin to. Kung magko-cover na rin lang tayo, i-cover na natin ang tama. Tama ba yung...
Yeah, yun yung mindset namin.
So, paano nyo na i-convey yun kay Chick at saka kay Chi?
Well, hindi, alam naman nila yun eh, pero we can't control yung mindset nila, di ba?
No. Pero ramdam nila yung gusto nyo mangyari, ganun ba yun?
I would say so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi si Badong talagang sabi ko, pwede ka pumunta sa bahay. Brad, hindi ako pwede pumunta sa... And he only lives like a few minutes away from here.
Yes.
Sabi ko, bakit hindi pwede? I have to memorize 20 plus songs overnight. Para mga ganon. Sabi ko, and then, trick question kay Badong. Badong, shout out. And we talked about this. Sabi ko, ba't di mo lang budabudahin yan? Di ba? I-ano mo na lang. I-sounds like mo na lang yan. Ba't di mo sounds like? Hindi pwede. Kasi markado yung... See, yun ang ibig ko sabihin eh. And,
yeah, I have to say, I have to agree with you when... Yung sinabi nga niya rin sa akin yung parang... Maybe because we're giving that aura or...
Yeah. Nakakahiyang hindi sumap. Nagagets mo?
Yeah. Kasi ako rin naman, if I play for another band and then yun yung forte nila, parang nakakaya naman kung parang na-half-ass mo lang.
Right.
So parang na rin, it's like pride mo na rin for yourself na you have to deliver. Kasi parang parang babayaran kayo.
Yeah, you have to be a team player also.
This is a paid gig. Parang hindi pwedeng whatever na lang. Kasi babayaran ka. So, this is work. So, you put in the work because you're getting paid for it. Parang, di ba? Parang, and para ma-assure ka na parang, okay, pasok siya. Like, yeah, okay yan. At least, nasa roster ka na.
Parang mas maganda pa talaga yung the person who's not as skilled pero put on the work versus yung sobrang galing na parang
half-ass pa rin.
Na parang or masyadong flashy, hindi naman kailangan. May mga ganun di ba? As for
pinariringgan mo ako?
may also sabi grabe ko.
Sakit mo naman.
Hindi ikaw. may mga kupal dyan. Anyway. Oops.
Okay, pumunta na ako sa Facebook. Marked as safe.
From the wrath of Annette.
From the wrath of Annette.
From the parinig of Annette. Okay. And yung tapos sa amin, like kunyari, minsan, we would set up, kasi syempre, lahat naman kami busy rin with other things. It's like si Chick may family rin, he also has a job, si Chi ganun din. And he has other bands. And she is a guitar player.
Right.
So minsan, Dennis will give him pointers on how to play the bass parts. So may mga ganun kami, may sessions na parang, Chi, can you come over? And
it becomes more of a bass lessons than learning the songs.
Proud siya because he's a good friend of mine and we talk about this and this is one of his favorite gigs talaga yung Thieves Like Us. He's very proud of the band talaga.
Yeah, tingnan mo, dami na siya shopping.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
And, he's mas humahasa na yung kasi gitarista talaga yun eh.
Yeah.
And then it's working out for all of us and he could do really good backup vocals.
Yes.
So ano nangyari sa gawa na tayo ito, cover band lang to. Pero ano nangyari sa mga banda nyo talaga like River, like, di ba? Parang lahat na backseat ito ang naging...
we're
pinag-usapan nyo ba yan? Notice nyo ba yan?
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. Sinasabi ko rin naman sa banda, kay Dale tsaka kay Bong na...
Next year na lang kayo, ganun.
It's more of, because, Thieves Like Us is a working, like, it's a side hustle, especially na walan siya ng trabaho. So like we're...
Alam mo, hindi ako niniwala, nag-enjoy kayo sa Thieves Like Us.
So, yung pinaghihirapan ko, sinasabi mo na pinuprogram ko gabi-gabi, ngayon nakuha ko na yung rewards.
Yes.
So it helps us, pay for groceries, pambili ng
Diba?
gas sa mga bata.
It's
So,
legit.
It's work.
Like, naiintindihan din naman nila yung mga respective original bands namin. And it's not that they're depending on us din naman. It's like, it's more of yes, it's shelved. We'll work on it when all of us have time.
Sila rin naman kasi minsan hindi nagtutugma-tugma yung practices eh.
Yeah.
Alam niyo yung feeling na parang ang plastic ninyo na this is it na eh, di ba? Parang hindi nyo lang matanggap. Parang alam nyo ito na nahuli nyo yung magic recipe, hindi nyo matanggap yung cover band. Bakit hindi kayo mag-release ng original na kanta? Yan. Alam mo, tinanong ko na sa yan offline, di ba?
I know, right?
So, on the spot, because ganda ng brand, ganda ng packaging, ganda ng show. Tapos it's a cover band. Parang,
It is a cover band.
have you guys talked about it? I wanna know. We wanna know. The audience wants to know.
From the get-go.
Ikaw, feeling ko ikaw lang yun eh. Hindi na makaporma kasi bubunggo po sa fatal phosphorus niya pag nag-original siya. Oo, ano?
That Thieves Like Us is really a cover.
Paano pag may
new
lumabas,
wave.
paano pag may lumabas sa magandang new wave material?
What do you mean?
Paano pag may original na new wave material na lumabas? By accident, may nagawa kang riff na nalagyan yung dalawa ng lyrics na bigla mo
I
kinanta.
still write originals pero hindi ko linilabel yung TLU dun eh. Like, meron akong either Dennis Diaz or Sons of Asylum or River na I send through like sync licensing work but for original stuff. Pero yung TLU kasi talaga, with the last 4 years, we've been really fortunate na we're getting a lot of gigs outside of the Filipino scenes, like a lot of Hispanic and
kasi ang Hispanic, mahilig sa new wave yung mga yun.
Yeah, our recent private gigs, like we don't have to. Pero we're still thankful sa mga platforms that we play for, like Noipits, like
it helped us. It helped us get better.
But now with all these American bars or American gigs.
And private shows.
It's yung show namin din kasi because of the other cover bands that they do so well, like yung mga tumutugtog ng mga Guns N' Roses, mga Journey. It's outside of our wheelhouse pero we're pretty good doing like, let's say, Depeche Mode songs and whatnot. Parang yun yung dun kami, we stand out on that. So yun yung niche namin. Lumakas kami dun. We're getting hired by military, by the mayor, by the city, Pomona, Long Beach, whatever. So it's
Isn't that an avenue para maglabas ng original song? Kasi feeling ko mas malaki ang market ng TLU kaysa sa iba yung mga ginagawa ngayon.
I would
Fatal
say so,
Phosphorus aside, ha?
No, it's fine.
it is, pero they hire us for what we do,
Yeah.
not for original songs.
Yeah.
They
to
hire us.
play 80s, they expect to hear.
Galing.
We have
80s.
clients who hired us like for the third time in a year. Na ayaw pa, like even if I also recommend other bands, ayaw, and then it's
Sometimes they work around their schedule.
yeah, they're gonna cancel the whole freaking event to work with our
They're
schedule.
gonna move it to another weekend because we couldn't make that weekend.
So
So tinatawag nyo pa rin tong side hustle, ha?
It is.
yeah, it is a side hustle.
Yeah.
I have my own, career.
Yes,
And you, ikaw, anong
I'm a freelance video editor and also
guys,
work for school.
freelance video editor, ha?
Tapos I also work part-time for our friend's school, pero like 3 hours a week, ganyan. So it's this and yeah, as a full-time mom, yeah, the kids have me like 24/7.
But thank you for bringing up the original bands that we haven't forgotten them. We're still writing, except syempre, you know how may momentum and then nawawala because bigla na lang hindi pwede. And then I don't blame my bandmates kung sabihin nila na si Dennis kasi sobrang busy na lang ano.
Sabi nga ni Dale, puro na lang TLU, puro na lang Thieves yan si Dennis. Sabi ganun.
Yeah, which is I see that as an issue kasi syempre yung kabanda mo busy na with the cover bands pero kumikita eh. Siguro kung hindi kumikita, okay lang. So for us, it's also
Yeah.
it's a working band for hire, for money. So
Well, so yung Mayday naman, kasi Mayday, where I play bass, we don't really have a lot of shows.
Why?
They're also very busy.
With?
With work.
with family and careers.
Like yung gitarista namin, kasi he's a graphic artist, and sometimes yung clients niya Pixar, ganyan. So busy rin siya, or sometimes he's parang pag hindi nagtugma-tugma yung schedules, like they go out of the country, mga ganyan.
I think it's also different going back to what you were saying about i-depende mo pa, i-defend mo pa. I think because
Depende.
May FP effect ka na.
sino meron?
Uy!
Like i-defend mo pa. Hindi i-defend ko rin, like when I said na galing din ako doon nung college or nung ano. Like, 'di ba? And now because we are seasoned musicians now, iba rin, like you don't expect like na sobrang galing na mas magaling pa sa'yo unless na talagang yun yung forte niya. But,
Siguro nanggagaling lang ako sa part na if we're gonna do this, let's not do it half big. Diba? Like kayong ikaw, you have a full-time job. And I, aside from JJ Buencamino, who has a full-time job, I don't see another person doing what you guys are doing. Kasi yung ginagawa nyo, when I say ginagawa nila, stemming, arranging, finding the sound, like,
yun yung matagal eh.
ilan patches ang meron mo? How many thousand, hundreds of thousands of sounds, right?
Right.
And you have to be able to go close to the original
Yeah.
sound.
That's what I talked about with si sa Pilipinas.
Sino?
Si Mo Twister.
Yung synth
Oh,
player.
yung synth guy, he's a content creator na ano sa... si Japo.
Si Japo.
Yeah,
si Japo.
Si Japo.
Ah.
Yeah, I think you interview like madali lang tugtugin eh.
Yeah.
Mahirap hanapin yung tunog.
Tunog.
To
So-
really get close
And
to the
kayong dalawa ni JJ Buencamino, you guys are soundscape artists eh.
Yeah, it's parang
It's
sound
different.
ano ka eh.
Yeah. Kahit si Casey Hickman, magaling siya mag-keyboard ha. Like he can blow JJ out of the water with regard to playing the keyboard
Yeah,
or the
he's
piano.
like really seasoned R&B player talaga eh.
Maganda yung tunog niya.
Pero like
Ay, magaling siya tumugtog.
right,
Love
right.
you, Casey.
Pero iba yung synth player.
Yes.
Like a Alan Wilder type. It's hard to find
Yeah.
those type of guys.
Mga weirdo kayo eh.
Kasi
Alam mo yun?
nagsa-sound design ka rin eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sinabi ko nga kay Annette eh. Kasi gusto ko rin, kasi I'm a wannabe singer. Gusto ko sa harap minsan with a guitar, like Brandon. So, mas maganda kung iba yung keyboard player. Na pero Alan Wilder type. Ayoko naman kumuha ng parang guitarista.
Hindi pwede.
Or medyo marunong lang.
Yeah.
Tapos,
Kung pwede
hindi-
lang i-import si Japo, in-import na namin.
Isa pa yun. Yun,
Yeah.
si Japo, di ba?
Si
Japo, ikaw, JJ.
Yeah. Kasi okay, hindi lang magaling sa sound design. Dapat into the music then. Like,
And then dapat may presence.
yeah. Parang kasi
Yeah.
ano na yun eh. Parang dapat gusto rin niya and alam din niya yung mga
Yeah.
yung mga kanta.
Marauder type sana, like mahirap maghanap nun eh. Maybe it's not, maybe if you go outside of our Philippine
Yeah.
circle,
Meron.
meron.
Pero wala kami kilala.
Siyempre, with our culture, parang gusto rin namin tight na, we still wanna joke in Tagalog or whatnot. So it's tough, pero like, mas maganda sana kung
Yeah.
gano'n. Meron kang type na who has that's almost identical or better skill set than you.
Let ikaw it's sa drums. Because siya, meticulous sa sounds ng keyboards. Yung drums mo, lalo na nung time na kayong dalawa ni Pia tumutugtog, I was watching that on video.
Oh.
And sabi ko, nasakyan ko na yung drums mo eh. Yung TD-70 na napaka-skandalo sa live. But you play it well.
Nasanay na. And pero more of kasi 'di ba, I sing backup. So parang kailangan seamless 'yan eh na you're able to sing the parts well. Actually mas mas focused ako doon eh na I have to sing it well. I have to sing it in tune and while playing to the tracks. So mas yun yung yung in terms of okay, since alam ko yung mga kanta, alam ko tong song na to, parang I already know what to do. Parang ang na lang is yung vocals.
Sino namimili ng drum sounds
Hindi, alam mo
niya?
kung bakit gusto mo?
Bakit?
Kasi in-import ko yung mga snare tunog na superior sound software.
Kaya pa.
Walang stock doon kasi
Kaya
bulok
pala.
tunog na roll.
Sabi ko, putsang ganda ng tunog.
Isang kit na nga lang yung ginagamit ko for most of the stuff. Tapos yung mga specific na lang, yung new order tsaka yung depende.
Naka-superior drummer.
Parang nakaset
Yun yung ginagamit
iba.
natin, Mike. Oh,
Yung mga samples kasi no, recorded, in the highest quality. And if you could import in a, like a consumer, yun na rin, ganda na tunog.
So yun na yung nag-program na lang kami ng isang kit for most of it. Tapos pag pag kunyari walang track kasi sometimes you play songs na live lahat. And then I choose a different kit or
yung gated reverb.
Yeah, yung lalo na kasi hindi namin masakyan yung kung acoustic eh. Like
Right.
mas nakokopya namin yung 80s na tunog with electric drums.
mas controlled.
Even if it's acoustic sound,
Andun pa rin sa electric kit.
sa electric kit pa rin.
So yung setup ninyo, you guys invested in gear. Other bands have, sina Rafi Ronquillo have invested, sina Pia Pandoy have invested, kami have invested. How important is investing in your front of house gear?
Oh, that's
Other people take it for granted, feeling like gitara lang at saka okay na sila di ba? And then singer, microphone, tapos na. Hindi.
I think it's also yung mindset din, baka hindi nila, maybe they just didn't know.
So nag-agree na tayo sa mindset. So may mindset issue nga, di ba?
May ganon. Tsaka some people want to hold on to tradition, the traditional things. Sumere. Na okay, magdadala ako ng amp, dadala ako ng gitara. It's like I wanna stay non-digital. May mga ganon na parang ito, ganito. Now some people na parang okay, parang I'm starting to get the hang of using amp simulators and just being on in ears. Kasi minsan yung hindi ako gitarista so I wouldn't know. Pero siguro may ganung jump na parang okay rin pala na ganito na
It's I think it's also with experience but also with the technology has improved so much. Hindi na kailangan ng amps sa stage at least for what we do. We're an ampless stage, virtual amps. Virtual yung bass, virtual amp yung keyboard. So, I mean yung gitara.
So may sa tenga nyo na lang lumalabas, di ba?
sa ano?
Tsaka sa house.
Pero yung going back to your question about front of house, it's
investment, di ba?
Investment talaga. Like we really wanna sound good. Like yun yung pinaka-importante yung maganda yung tunog eh.
Like you have to sound good.
So
ikaw naman, si Pandoy, minsan kayo nagmi-mix ng sarili nyong mga tunog. Ba't di kayo kumukuha ng sound guy?
We can't afford it. It's another person
or
to
even
pay.
if we can afford it, I think it's also habang kaya pa namin physically, kaya naman, and then and with the QSCs or whatnot, hindi naman ganun kabigat.
Right, pero ikaw pa rin nagmi-mix habang kumakanta.
Yeah, but every venue we go, meron akong preset. I push a button, I don't do like, yun na, pati yung mga in-ears nila, nakaset na.
So let's say may preset ka na for Noy Pits,
Exactly.
for Jerry's Grill, mga ganun.
Oh, that's what's nice about
Konting
digital.
ano
Pati
lang,
EQ,
konting
naka-ano na.
lang.
To the room.
Konting tweak na lang pag kunyari parang okay.
Oo.
Kaya we're done setting up with
Like less than an hour. That's including taking all the gear off the car.
Galing. Yung taking gear out of the car, di ba? Habang bata pa tayo, kaya pa na, my God.
Sumasakit na nga yung likod nito eh.
Yeah, but it's, as long as everybody in the band has a role, like, pati sila Chick and Chi, they're very,
Alam na nila.
alam nila yung kakabit na kable, alam nila yung, even yung paglikpit,
Yeah.
everybody has a role. So, ang bilis ng, ng pag-setup. So, parang like, wow, tapos na yung sound check, kaya na tayo. So,
Galing, no? Anong challenges? What are the challenges that you've faced and have overcome na pwede mong i-share sa audience natin? Yung mga
Requests.
oh my God, request,
challenges as a cover band or as this band?
Sa band, that's
Or gear-wise?
I would rather think na, alam mo kung ano comment ng mga tao sa playback jukebox yung tumutugtog kami sa Pilipinas? You're a band who does covers, but you guys don't look like a cover band. And yun ang din nakikita ko sa inyo na
Ano
you
ba
guys,
tsura ng cover band?
makikita mo pag nakita mo pero hindi kayo yun. Maniwala ka.
Kanya-kanyang ano na lang.
So sige, ano yung tsura ng cover band?
You tell me.
You tell me.
I wouldn't know.
Okay. Definitely hindi yung image ng River, hindi image ng Thieves, hindi image ng Fatal Phosphorus.
Hindi naman cover band yung dalawa eh.
Oh, pero sinama ko ang Thieves Like Us, di ba? Ba't di kayo naiintindihan mo yung ibig sabihin?
Yeah. Gusto ko lang ikaw magsabi. Ayoko nga i-implicate yung sarili ko. Grabe ka.
Okay.
It's also maybe a challenge is also getting everybody on board na dapat may branding, like may look. So if you wanna
Kita mo din naglalabasan na lahat. Show, mindset, branding. Ito lang pinag-usapan, guys. I-rewind nyo, makikita pinag-usapan namin.
Kasi minsan minsan medyo like internally naiinis ako pag kunyari parang kami nakabihis, bakit ikaw?
for me it was a little tough to maybe not tough, pero like I didn't have to convince them, like it's a little cheesy sometimes to wear LED glasses. That's yung sa mga gimmick namin. And dati ako lang, only because nakita ko yung Pet Shop Boys ganun siya. Tapos siya lang yung nakaganon. And then bumuli ako ng more, and then sinuot lang, you know what, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then it became
Cheesy pag sinuot mo sa mall o habang nanonood ka ng sine.
bakit mo gagawin yun?
Exactly. Pero pag tumutugtog ka, ba't di mo gagawin yun? Nakita mo yung sabihin?
Yeah.
Yeah, kasi it's all on stage.
It was like, I don't know how they're gonna, kasi bordering, kasi jologs pa rin kami.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're not like trying to be fancy. Pero because siguro I got pretty deep into it, like sige mag-gear na rin tayo, mag-merch na rin tayo.
Dapat.
Before I didn't even like having merch for a cover band. Like I wouldn't even buy a merch for a cover band. Like when I think about it, bili ako ng No Doubt or ng Green Day. Pero kunwari cover band na panood ko ang galing nila, pero hindi ako pupunta sa booth nila para bumili ng
So naintindihan nyo na ibig sabihin ng bandang kumo-cover. Iba ang bandang kumo-cover sa cover band.
I think there's a level of how professional the cover band is.
Yeah.
And as you become more and more professional, and you're also successfully getting more people to like you, people are getting more involved, you have a bigger staff. Tapos I think that's when branding or the show gets more production, like high value, bigger value production wise.
Pero di ba, yan ba hindi nyo naisip o naisip nyo na hindi mo naisip? Ikaw?
It's just
Ako naisip ko kasi
Pero, yeah.
kasi
Pero
I've been
yung-
also
Ako naisip ko yun eh.
yeah, kasi dati Vegas
kasi
pa yun eh.
like I've been in
Ikaw in denial ka lang.
Yeah,
hired gun for
Orig music ako lagi.
since high school, college pa. So like not the same road as you took, pero I was also a hired gun for a long time. So
So, i-recap natin bago natin i-landing. Feb 1. The View.
The View.
May tickets ba to?
Wala.
Wala.
Yeah.
Impossible. Guys, come on.
Yeah, just go.
Go.
And buy drinks at the bar.
Can they wear their favorite
New Order stuff?
New
Yeah.
Order shirt?
Yeah, they can wear whatever they want as long as they're wearing something. You never know, di ba? Baka masipon sila, malamig.
Wow.
New Order, the View is in Torrance. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. Something that we're all looking forward to.
Yeah.
And
With Club Manila.
Oo, Club Manila.
Si-
Sa New Wave Night ang
si
dating.
Dean,
Yes, yes. With DJ Dean and Jake Martin.
Martin.
yeah. It's also nice meeting them. I think just the last few months ago, and now we're doing some productions together.
Collaborating.
So
Kakatuwa, no?
yeah, kakatuwa.
Tsaka they're so into it. Ang galing nila eh.
Hindi nyo dadalhin sa Pilipinas tong cover band nyo?
Hindi naman yung wala kaming clout katulad mo. Kasi Paco.
I think it's more of if we have kung somebody, like for instance we get hired to do a gig like in Toronto or something, then they're willing to pay us, then why not? Pero it's not something we're trying to pursue.
Yeah.
Like I said, we all have families with young kids, and we have our careers, our day jobs, and then side hustle pa rin. But it became lucrative playing every weekend. Nakakapagod, pero
So it's a lucrative
still something
side
we.
hustle.
Sa akin napapagod.
Nakapagod mag-bit-bit.
Oh,
I think if not bit, yung also performing every night.
And then he has to mingle.
yeah.
Again.
It's
Sales.
Di ba si Celos?
setting up,
Wow.
performing, and then you socialize, and then you go back and then load up back in the car, and then unload all that gear in the house
At 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yes.
So
And then we iniiwan sa
and then
kotse.
I wake
And
up
then,
early.
naiwan, like
Minsan.
kung may gig kinabukasan,
Yeah.
but with sa ano naman, kung yung mga gigs na sunod-sunod, Friday, Saturday,
Oh yeah,
Sunday,
we tried that once. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sarap, no?
And then-
Kalorki.
and then you sing for 3-4
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same venue, different venue.
Iba-iba.
Oh, shoot.
Iba-ibang
Pero
city.
nagkaroon na, yung Friday and yung Sunday, pareho ng venue. Kaya pero yun nga, may gitna, may Saturday, so we still needed to back up.
If they want to book you, where can I post the number here on the screen or
Thieves Like Us
something?
Yeah,
Band.com.
thieveslikeusband.com
Okay.
or even just our IG or Facebook page. We're all there. Our schedules are public, and we even put our private. So sometimes people wanna book us on a certain day, pero we're already.
Okay. So may calendar doon. They can check it out and
Yep.
they can find you there. Parting words, Dennis, and then si Annette ang papa-send off natin.
2
Well,
weeks
that's
to rehearse for the first. So
Daming tao. Annetski, sa mga little girls na pinipigilan ng parents silang mag-drums, anong masasabi mo?
Don't. Just let them do what they want. If they want to play drums, let them try it out. Kasi iba na yung panahon. It's 2025. Come on. It's like there are a lot of female drummers.
I think it's also convincing the parents to support the hobbies or whatever musical.
Yeah,
things.
not just playing drums.
Sometimes magaling ka nga pero like ayaw kanyang mag-practice ng gabi dahil
Yeah.
gabi na maingay. But I
That-
was fortunate enough, like with my family, my mom kahit na 3 in the morning at concert level, okay lang sa kanya.
Pero with the technology now, you just get electronic drums. Maraming mura dyan just for practicing if you want. Yeah. Then they're not gonna wake you up. They're just gonna be playing in their room. Mas mabuti na yun kesa nakikipaglandian sa boys online. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thieves Like Us! Watch their show on February 1 at The View and visit their website and follow them on their social media channels. Ayan.
Dapat umisip. Ganun.
Grabe. Thank you guys. Thank you. Please subscribe and please support Paco's Place. Please support Thieves Like Us. Jake Martin, we'll see you